What's going on YouTube? Slyways 100 here. This video's for the February 25th bout taking place. Devon Alexander versus Marcos Maidana. It's in Devon's hometown of St. Louis. So that right there should raise some hairs on your head. This is a good fight, man. I don't know why people aren't really talking about this fight. I really haven't seen too many videos even talking about it, so I'm about to drop my prediction. This is a good fight. We complain about not getting fights. This is a good fight. A lot of us I know may be unhappy or unsatisfied with Devon at times, for good reason. But when he faced Timothy Bradley, he definitely stepped up. And, he lost, because, that was a dangerous opponent. When you face Bradley, you got to worry about his head. So now he's facing Marcos Maidana. He's got to worry about his power. And, this is a very dangerous fight for Devon Alexander. Devon likes to steal fights, because he's got that jab. Like I said, time again, it's pointless. It doesn't even land. He just throws it. He doesn't throw it as a range finder or nothing. He just throws it. Just to keep a work rate. It's almost like as if he's a Freddie Roach fighter. It's to try to outwork you whether you're landed or not, but just to show that your hands are moving, and I guess that impresses these blind judges. But Devon's a boxer, obviously. He jabs. His jab's pointless. He stays on his toes. I give him that. He has good movement around the ring. He'll circle you both ways. He's good at buying time. He doesn't really like the inside too much. But if you try to go on the inside to him, he might catch you with a good uppercut like he caught Urango. So he's definitely got a good uppercut. I like to think Devon has decent power. Not the most powerful guy, but he does have decent power. And he can catch you with a shot that can, stun you. Possibly take you out. So overall, Devon, man, to me, honestly, this cat's a C plus fighter, and I know, yeah, there I go again, grading fighters. But Devon, I like his movement. I like his heart. He does have heart. He does trade when it's all on the line. And the thing is, with Devon, you can't count him out too much, because with Matisse, thought Matisse was just gonna lay him on his ass. No, Matisse, he stood toe to toe with him, and he slugged it out. When at times I do have to give him credit. Like I said, the kid has heart. At times he slugged it out when need be, But like I said, he doesn't like too much of that inside game. And Marcos Maidana is all about the inside game. This guy brings pressure to go along with that power. And both these guys, this fight is at 147 pounds. This is both their first fight at 147 pounds. I think Maidana punches will be even stronger at 147 pounds, man. I don't think this dude's gonna lack no power, because he was already a big 140 pounder. I think at 147 pounds, his power it remains the same as it was at 140, or if anything, he gets more powerful. Now Devon, what Devon's definitely gonna want to do is box and keep this guy to the outside, but that is a hard task against Maidana. It's a very, very hard task. It's tough for me to call this fight, but one thing I can tell you is if Devon stays on his feet and not get knocked down, if he can manage to stay on his feet and keep his hands busy, he'll probably steal a win. He'll probably steal a win. But I look at Maidana against some of the guys that he's went up against, with the exception of Andreas Kotelnik, I believe, who handled him quite well. Marcos Maidana, man, he gave Khan problems, but as we see, Khan is kind of one-dimensional. This guy right here, he gave, obviously, with Victor Ortiz, we seen how resilient he was against him. Eric Morales gave him one hell of a fight, but in the end, you can't really complain that Maidana won. This guy causes problems with his pressure fighting. And once he gets to you and he hits you, with that straight right, this guy, left hooks, right hooks, whatever angles this guy's coming from, because he'll go crazy on you, man, and you will. He's just got power. He's got power, and Marcos Maidana is quick on his feet. He knows how to cut the ring off. What all fighters don't know how to do, this guy actually knows how to cut the ring off, and he's very quick on his feet. And even if he's having trouble cutting the ring off on you, man, this dude's quick. He'll rush to you. I like Marcos Maidana, and he doesn't really get tired like that. He can go all 12 rounds coming after your ass. So, I'm interested to see how this one plays out, really. Will Devon be able to stay on his feet? I actually think this fight is a continuation of the Timothy Bradley fight. I think Devon gets exposed here in the later rounds. I'm going to say around 10, 11, he gets stopped by Marcos Maidana. But Devon has a lot of heart, so it's like I just don't want to count him out, man. Because it could be a surprising fight where he stands toe to toe and slugs it out with Maidana. But I just don't think that's going to happen. I think Maidana's power is going to be too much for Devon, and I think out of everybody's Devon fought, this is going to be the most powerful guy Devon has stepped in the ring with. Lucas Matista was pretty powerful himself, but don't they call him a mini Maidana or little Maidana, something like that? Because they both from the same country. So what was that trying to tell you? He's the, I guess, slightly less powerful than Maidana. I don't know. I've never fought or sparred either guy, so I can't. But according to what they state, you will think that, I guess, Matisse would be the first most powerful guy Alexander possibly faced, and Maidana now will be the most powerful guy he's ever stepped in the ring with. So it's all about Devon dealing with the power and dealing with the pressure, and keep that movement on his feet is good, though. I like Devon's movement. He's going to have to use that movement and try to keep this guy on the outside as much as possible. But best believe there's going to be points where he's forced to show that heart and go toe-to-toe and get in these little flurries and get out of there quick. You don't want to stand there too long trading with Marcos Maidana. But I think Maidana will stop him in the late rounds, like 10, 11, maybe even 12. I think Maidana stops him. It's a stoppage by the referee. I don't think he'll knock Devon out cold, but he'll stop him. He'll reconstructure his face. But as much as Devon's been given gift decisions, which has really turned me off of him and how he's being hyped up. I think he's one of the most hyped up fighters in the game right now. He's a black American fighter. He talks a lot of shit, but I can't say I don't always talk shit sometimes. So, I'm pulling for Devon. I'm pulling for Devon. He's a black American, and I want to support my black American fighters. You know what I mean? I especially the young up and comer cats such as myself. I can't knock Devon. I hope he does well, but I think in this fight he gets stopped. So TKO for Marcos Maidana. Leave me your thoughts like always. Sideways 100. I'm out.